Cool. Oh. All right, does look like everything set up. And some FTL. All right, well, hello everyone. All right, mic is on, chat is there, good. And how my Discord's beeping, of course. All right, bye Discord, thank you. Okay, so hello everyone, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever in the world you happen to be. Pro Revel here, and yeah, we're back with FTL. So like I said, I had been a bit burnt out on FTL. I still think I'm kind of and part of that is because I've been playing so well, and that playing FTL well requires strategies that are incredibly tedious, like farming experience, or using like clone bays and killing off your crew and waiting for them to respawn. But it is what it is. So let's see, without further ado, actually no, I have to do this because my camera moved. There, we have drone control or whatnot. We're gonna have to see. So anyways, we're at a streak of 0 currently, the random, because I had the oh wait, did I win one? Anyways, that's fine. We'll just hit the old random ship button. Oh, definitely having one with this thing. All right, rename. New year. Hello, New Year. Hi, Core Sigma. How are you? New year, new ship. This is not a new ship. This is the Federation B. I have one of the... Federation B is like one of my worst win records in FTL. Let me double check. Win percent of the Fed B. I am 7-4. Yeah, 63%. That's pretty low. It's because it's not a very good ship. We, as I like to often do, Rablob already wants to join. Fair enough. Hey, K-Marxus. Let's talk about the ship and why it's bad in this case. So all the Federation ships are pretty bad on hard mode because the artillery beam is a bad system. You want to put scrap into getting weapons online, getting shields online. So if you are like putting money into the artillery, it means you haven't gotten any weapons. Slug me. I can do that. Quiet. Blob. Can't be mind controlled. Slug's good. That's problem 1 with this ship. Problem 2 is its starting weapon, dual laser. Amazing. Lido, not great. Furthermore, it actually comes with only like 9 missiles, which is, that's honestly a pretty pathetic amount. It should probably start with something closer to 15. So that's not great. It's very easy for the Lido to sort of fall out and be useless quickly. And the third problem with this ship is the venting is really bad. Fires down in these 2 portions of the ship are incredibly awful, and borders over in the top portion of the ship kind of funnel towards piloting, which is where you don't want to have borders. So Yeah, not great. Like I said, it doesn't really get crew kills. It doesn't have any augments to sell right off the bat. The crew is not particularly good for blue options, although the slug is the best pilot, because as I said, cannot be mind controlled. It does come with an overabundance of power, though. All right, so the data you carry is vital. So vital to the Radiant Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. All right, seems all right. Before the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Or not, we can always dive. So like I said, we actually have an abundance of power where we can run all the systems, including the med bay. And we're gonna put the human down here and the slug up here. So Riot's gonna be in charge. Again, the crew member that is the most important is the pilot, and the crew member you want least mind control is the pilot. So that's why we put the slug in piloting. We don't want a Zoltan in a system where it can depower it, because that's how Zoltans are. They essentially are a moving reactor. So that's pretty bad with like weapons and shields, where if you depower those systems, they like essentially you'll lose a shield bubble or you lose a weapon, versus losing one engine is very easy to put that on. Everyone's perfectly safe in my capable hands. Sure. And then we got the human down here. Plus also the human is probably better at fighting fires. The Zoltan's at 70 health. So this is like the standard setup with this ship. Everybody starts this way. All right, we have an exit. It's a little bit forward. That's unfortunate. We kind of want to end up over here, though. Make sure we get all the jumps in the sector if possible. What are we looking for? Is we want to upgrade our shield system first and foremost. It's going to make us safer. And then hopefully find a weapon. I wouldn't turn down free crew at this point either. Preferably an NG. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not really looking for a store. We have nubs then. I'm not sure. Hey, it's a slaver ship. All right. We don't surrender our crew to slavers. Never have, never will. They do have mind control and double mantis. Okay. And it is... Oh, wow. It's elevated mind control, too. That's pretty gross. So we see that our Zoltan's at 85 health instead of 70. So that lets us know that it's level 2 mind control. Not a whole lot I can do about that right now. We only have to do 1 damage to their weapon systems to stay safe, though, so we are going to use a Lido to try and snipe them. Okay, we got the snipe just in time. You know when you're older. You're going to bust that system. Okay. It's almost tempting to try to get a crew kill here. I just don't... They have the strong weapon system, and I don't want to have to deal with this mind control. Oh, well, hello there. Was that a fire? Are you actually going to break that system? I'm kind of curious if a level 2 mind control breaks. No, okay, still only 1. All right, so they're having a really bad time over there. I'm going to turn the artillery beam off. The other nice thing about slugs is that we have this, essentially there are sensors for us, so we can see the crew in the opposing ship. Yeah, so there's a chance we could get a crew kill here. Most of the time they'll hold out to a fire for a decent amount. Okay, 1 mantis gone. Okay, that one moved. So we want a crew kill here. Crew kills are typically better. You get more scrap, and also you're more likely to get a free item. We surrender, take one of our slaves as tribute. If it destroys, they'll all die anyways. Accept the offer, Aki. Aki is a rock, so that's great. Rocks have the 2nd most blue options in the game. After NG, this would have been the next crew member I would have wanted. As I said, I do prioritize getting crew here on this ship, just because of how bad the layout is. Rock crew member is immune to fire, so we're just gonna plant them in shields. Normally what we do here, there's also the possibility we get a crew kill and we still get a choice of our crew, but I don't want to risk it because Rock is perfect. If it was like a human, I think I would have. Normally we put somebody indoors because it gives us this upgraded door system. and it prevents AI enemies who board us from moving around our ship. But again, it's dealing with fires over on this side of the ship is very important. Store. All right. Well, we don't have any money, so we're not going to go there. We're not going to loiter. Okay. Aid the civilian ship. Chance at double rewards. Oh, that could be an Artemis. That's not so great. They don't have any boarding. Double engine and rock, so crew kill is like really out of the option here, plus a med bay. We should rob the store. That's not an option. It's not actually a true roguelike, I guess. Worth trying to snipe. Okay, so this fired already. Lets us know that's a Lido. Oh wow, all of our shots landed. That's convenient. It's pretty good. All right, so we're not gonna fire a Lido here. We're gonna see if we can drop their shield system down. And no, they had a buffer point and shields. No, they only have a 2-power weapon system. I guess that's fine. I see we robbed the store. I don't know if being a pilot is what enables the ability to make such a poor moral decision. What is it? I think there's a mod. I think it's the Insurrection mod. It could also be Captain's Editions. I don't know the mods very well. I'm not gonna waste a missile to prevent taking 1 damage here. That was a okay swipe. In the shields. Yeah, well, that would be about the worst place for that to have landed. Yeah, still at worst only going to take a single point of damage here. And we're down to 7 missiles. That's spooky. Okay, it's getting spookier. Wow, so we weren't gonna waste a missile to stop taking 1 damage. We've now taken 1, 2, and possibly 3. Yep, we're taking 3 damage now. Is it gonna be 4? 4 damage. Oh, we got 5 hull repaired. Never mind, we're geniuses. We're the best. That is so fortuitous. All right, so we don't have to pay for that at all, and we saved us our precious missile. Unfortunately, we still don't have enough scrap to buy a buffer point in our shield system yet. Should I do the O2 strat? Okay, first off, I should start venting that portion of the ship because they double boarders in there. It's a little bit too slow. And they're all gonna move over here instantaneously anyways. So right now I'm trying to do, I've never actually used the O2 strategy on here. New Galaxy Brain that is moved 10 minutes ago. So the O2 trick in hard mode, only hard mode, not normal, not easy. Normal and easy, the AI picks systems at random. There's actually a selection that the AI uses to target systems. For example, once your evasion hits 25%, it's more likely to target the piloting as well as the engines. If you have somebody cloning, it's more likely to hit you in the clone bay. And if your oxygen is below 50%, it's more likely to hit the O2 system. And it hitting the O2 means that it's less likely to hit us in the weapons. Yeah, I'm still not going to that store. You can't buy anything for 17 scrap. Okay, empty jump is empty. Fair enough. He jumps in sector 1 are gross. Asteroid field, a ship with cloaking and double heavy laser ones. This is terrifying. This is potentially run-ending ship here. Because we haven't had the opportunity to upgrade our shield. Wow, asteroid being the best. That was absolutely amazing. The reason this is really dangerous is because if our shield is down, we can take 4 damage, and so it could do 2 damage to our shields, 2 damage to our weapons, and we're just dead. Like, every single asteroid is going to be hitting us, or we can't fire our weapons. It's a really terrible time. That's a really clutch dodge. Okay, the fact we might get away with this without taking any damage is insane. So when we get bad RNG later on, do remind me of this fight. Like, you could have totally died there. We didn't. Perhaps I can squeeze out an extra jump by going to this nebula. What is the clutchest of asteroids? Hey there. Okay, heavy ion and a basic laser. I'm just gonna turn off my O2. All right, and now we're gonna dip below 50%, so hopefully this works. Target the weapon system. All right, we're good, never mind, everything's fine. Target evasion. Typically what you're going to do against most enemy ships is target their weapons first. The idea being that you'll be taking their weapons offline. I mean, that's the threat. That's what's going to deal you damage. Of course, drones are there as well. So you want to try and neutralize their weapons as soon as possible, making the fight safe. Then you can do things like take apart its defenses. Collection. No store, that's fine. Gonna go ahead and buy a buffer point in our shields. Now we can take 1 damage on our shield system and they still function. As well as it only takes 1 repair to get our shields back online. Really strong. Another empty jump, that's cool. 2 empty jumps so far. We will attack them before they can attack us. I actually don't even know what the hell the ship option is. Could be an Artemis. They have boarding, 2 humans, and no way to heal. If this wasn't a missile, like, we might have chanced, like, trying to get a crew kill here. I mean, we're not, though. So where are you gonna board? In my shields. All right, that's all right. Having this crew member distracted doesn't change anything. Because this is only a single projectile, so like our shield's gonna charge the same rate. Make sure my engines are maxed. All right, well, think about firing a missile here. Okay, get below that 50% threshold. Okay, so it is a Lido. It's fine. And we got their weapon system offline. Don't fix that. So it would be ideal is that these crew members swapped out and we get boarded by this one. Also, it would be ideal if they powered this weapon versus the missile, but I think because of where the weapon is located, always gonna power the missile. Oh, and then I forgot I had my artillery on. So, never mind, no crew kill here. Please forget I have artillery on. So much power, 17 scrap, that's fine. So we go ahead by our shield. We're gonna depower the arty and power up 2 shield bubbles and heal our rock crew member. Wait for our rock member. Okay, so we've already done 2 things that we wanted to do. We picked up a crew member, and we actually picked up a good crew member, so that's good. And we got to our second shield, and we actually have the power to already get it online. This ship does start with an absurd amount of power. So our next goal is to get another weapon online. And then we can go from there. Hey, that's a flak basic laser. Gonna get boarded by the human. Yeah, and they just board and go directly into piloting. Annoying. Health do you lose making that walk? 10%. Okay. So now our pilot is distracted. We just lost 5% evasion. It's not a deal. Worth it. Maybe we take the flak off. Okay, we did take the flak off, so now we're safe. Flak. Well, nope, still targeting my weapons anyways. Got a clutch dodge though. Okay, so basic laser cannot hurt us. I'm gonna go ahead and do this setup. And send the Zoltan to help out here. The problem is they have this NG doing repair. Okay, as long as we keep the flak down, we're fine. And the NG... really don't want to get hit by that flak. That's going to depower the other weapon, though. Level 2 shields. No Lido. Dual laser still firing there. Trying to. Max dodge. 3 fuel, 1 drone, 7 scrap. No thanks. 7 scrap's really low. Even though I'm technically a little bit low on fuel, not gonna take that. Good dodges. Also, I would like to find a ship we can farm. And by farming, that... fire? No, okay, they got the repair. We find a ship that we can essentially train our experience on, our evasion. It's near vital, honestly, at this difficulty level. Because essentially it's like getting 2 free engine upgrades. It's just very time consuming. So, like I said at the beginning of the cast, one of the problems I've been having with FTL is like trying to play better typically means playing slower. Which is fine for like little micros and everything, but it is kind of grindy to 1, 2, oh, it looks like 3 jumps. Regardless if I pick this one up or not. 1, 2, then 3. Okay, it's a pulsar. Okay, we have a missile heavy laser. That's very gross. Definitely we're spending a missile here to try and knock that weapon system down a peg. Got to get my O2 down. Alright, that's fine. Again, I really don't want to get hit in the weapons. Okay, the missile's offline. That's good. So the pulsar is going to knock out our shields. That is an Artemis. That's scary. So why this is particularly dangerous, both these weapons deal 2 damage, which means that either of them will take our entire offense offline. Like, it'll just break everything. Gross. Dual lasers. Okay, we're just gonna keep firing the dual lasers. I'm gonna bring back my O2. Okay, not hitting the weapons, not hitting artillery. What did they take out? Piloting. It's fine. Alright, we're still waiting for repairs. They got the heavy laser up. Alright, never mind. We'll just fire directly into it. Gonna try and run away. That's, again, pretty terrible offer. Good. Okay, so let's go ahead and repair this. apparently. Gonna take too long. It's okay. Howard. Hilton doesn't need healed. You also don't. We're gonna just start doing repairs though. This is gonna take a while. Okay. So the amount of scrap we're looking for is like 80. 80 scrap is what buys you a weapon. That's burst laser 2, burst 1, charge 1, flak 1, heavy laser, pike beam, pretty much everything. Unfortunately, that wouldn't cover the cost of like getting the upgrade to get it online. But that's essentially what we have to like wait for. Getting that kind of money before we go to a store. We can also sell the Lido. All right, everyone's healed. Everyone's in their correct positions. Jump and exit. Move in and examine the station. Scrap the machinery. Okay, 7 scrap. Nothing, and we hit the exits. Continue. Board the station, look for survivors. Damaged and dilapidated. So this event can potentially take a crew member, even if you have a clone bay, so we'll just take some debris. Okay, so we reached the end of the sector. We spent 50 scrap on our ship. We picked up the rock and another 76 scrap. So we picked up 126 scrap plus a rock crew. It's not bad. We did spend 4 missiles, though. All right, what are my choices? Zoltan Shields or Uncharted Nebula? Don't particularly love either of those options. Uncharted Nebulas can have a lot of empty jumps because there's a slower rebel fleet. We're already down to 10 fuel. Normally you want to have a little bit of extra fuel going through nebulas. Triple green sector. I'm not really sure what the right call is. The thing we don't want to run into, like Zoltan controlled, is Zoltan shields. Like a missile behind him. Oh, instant store. Huh. Well, I mean, we have to go to the store. You could just sell me a flak. The bestest buds. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, we're gonna go with the burst laser online. So we have the exact same number of projectiles, taking the exact same amount of power, except now it's not gonna cost us a missile. So we're still a little bit low on fuel. And how much scrap do I need to get the next weapon online? 25. So 25 scrap is gonna go into our weapon systems, and everything's gonna be fine. Not fine, but it's gonna be okay. Having 5 projectiles this early is really strong. I'll buy the fuel too. Okay, so now we need all the 25 scrap. Something strikes you odd about the moon in the distance. Check it out. Close inspection reveals signs of habitation on the surface, but nothing particularly interesting. Okay. One of the harder things about this game is how the quest rewards are different. And it can be really tricky to learn those kinds of things. I mean, I frequently will look them up. But yeah, you could very easily like go, oh, I lost a crew on that event. I'll never do it again. And maybe that's not the right call because sometimes you don't lose crew. Intruders on board. Okay, so we just got boarded by 5 humans in Sector 2. I don't understand why this is actually an event this early in the game. Like, this is stupid. This is just really poorly designed. All right, so we're gonna put the Zoltan on our doors. Oh, unfortunately, they're just pouring into my shields. So I can't vent them. Like, that's just not a possibility. Most likely what I'm gonna do is just let them destroy this system. Because it's, like, gonna be impossible for my 4 crew to defend them. I mean, I win... I split on 2 fights. I definitely lose 1 and I win 1. And they have 5 crew members, so the odds are that's bad for us. So essentially, we're gonna let them punch down this system. Actually, then manning the doors doesn't have a purpose here. Like, there's no way I can stave that off. Oh, no, wait, correction. Manning doors absolutely has a function, because now they're just gonna go to my weapons. Well, sugar. All right, but we picked up 2 of the crew there. So ridiculously hard. 5 borders is so dumb. This early on, like, no ship starts. Most ships can start with is like 4 crew. Frequently, it's 3. Having control of the door system would have helped. I had to be careful that that rock can leave that room. It's taking so long killing these 2 crew members. Okay, he killed 1. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I'm going to send those 2 in there. You back here. Let's sort of see where we're at. I mean, they can outpace us 2v1 here. Okay, so 53 health, 68, 73 golden is definitely a little bit light. Okay. Oh, nice, they moved. Okay, them moving. Really, really important. So we're gonna send our 2 crew back out in the room and then swap them inside the room by sending them back in. Okay, you're going back. Just go ahead and send Zoltan in there. All right. In fact, we only took 1 damage there. I'm completely okay with. We didn't lose any crew. That was more important. Bad party, though. It's not a fun party. Okay, we'll fix up. Now, you may have noticed that we're now, like, what, 5 jumps into the sector, and we've made $0. We bought fuel, we bought the burst laser too, and that's great, but we've made no money in the other 3 jumps. And even the fuel jump, we didn't buy anything. I mean, we defeat a ship, we can get like 2 fuel and some additional scrap. Yeah, I would have thought we would have gotten the 25 already. A store, absolutely not going to the store. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And also because these aren't events, like, we're losing fuel. Okay, they arm their weapons. All right, they can hurt us. It's possible. It's probably easier to take their laser offline. Okay. So the trick I was talking about with the O2, that only works with weapons like drones. They don't care. Asteroids, they don't care. They're not targeting. Hacking, same thing. Some dodges. Okay, they're trying to run away. Thank you, giant text box. Go away. Go away, text box. Go. Okay, thank you for that. Oh, they got a fire. That's pretty good. Not accepting surrenders. All right, you got there. 12 scrap. That's not an amazing amount of scrap. Halfway, distress. 1, 2, 3, 5. Just to be here. We have a decent amount of blue options. Wait for my O2 to kind of get back. And then I'm like, no, because I want to turn off my O2. I don't think we have a blue option here. Main scrap, though. There's a chance we just take 5 damage there. We're pretty far behind on scrap, pretty good on hull, so I figured it was worth the risk. Hey there, NG Hacker. So basic laser mini beam cannot hurt us. This is a it's a training ship. Fence 2? No. All right, so training ship means hex cells and speed hacking, or we could just do speed hack and talk about stuff. Speed hack and just talk about stuff. Oh, right, speed hack. Here. Open cheat engine, yes. Enable speed hack. Gold. Fortunately, they still haven't updated it so it runs better. Oh yeah, now we got zipping around. Okay. This is probably gonna take a while, because it's definitely gonna take a while. So how is everyone? How you doing? We'll, a little bit bigger. Hello? No, I'm like blocking. Fine. We can actually move over. It's not like we're actually gonna get drone control. Yep. Are we cheating? We're not cheating. This is a quality of life. Honestly, the game really should come with something like this, as we talked about twice, the sometimes length of time it takes to do proper things. Like, training on a single laser is not ideal. You normally want, like, 2 heavy lasers is perfect. But we have to take this at advantage while we can. I mean, we actually had some decent training already here. So that's fine. Maybe it won't take as long. Of course, once we've already get them trained, our pilot and our engines, then we get a little bit more evasion already. So the second level of experience typically goes faster. So let's see. We played Edith Finch last time, really enjoyed it. I'm playing Dishonored. I'm now on the second of the story DLC, because there's like a challenge DLC. Does anybody actually really do challenge DLCs? Like, hey Jarrett, how you doing? Happy New Year. I feel like every time I come into like a challenger DLC, you know, where you're like ranked against other people, I just have no real interest in it. I didn't care for it in Wolfenstein, really didn't care for it in BioShock Infinite, particularly when it was so badly executed. They have it in Dishonored. And then, like, I was really reading the challenges. Like, one of them is you have to do 100% headshots. I was like, what? Like, is it really short? No, somebody doing it takes like 8 minutes, and after they did 20 headshots, including from distances, I was just like, that's terrible. I can't imagine doing something where you get 15 minutes, you screw up once, and it's just like you have to reset the whole thing. Just not that fun. And then after that, I don't know, and by don't know, I actually do know. So my goal is that I want to have upgrade my PC a little bit, and then start a Witcher 3 playthrough. So those of you who are not familiar, I have played through Witcher 1 and 2, much to my chagrin. Did not care for either of those games for various reasons. Not the worst games ever. Witcher 2 was only my second worst game that I played this year. Abe's Odyssey took 1. I didn't even bother completing it. But supposedly Witcher 3 is good. Of course, I kept hearing the same things about 1 and 2, but I feel like 3 is actually decent. But we'll see. And then, you know, because I don't have the capability of playing some other games, because I have like the new Doom, which I haven't played yet. Bought that one a while ago. And the Steam Summer Sale is going to end, and I bought a game. I bought Edith Finch, which I do recommend. I really enjoyed the experience. There's a lot of unique elements to that particular game. And even though it's short, like you're not going to get that kind of thing almost anywhere else. Like how they do the interactions, how they tell the story. I saw some reviews where people complained about, like, you know, they spent $20 for a 3-hour experience. I was like, yes, spend that going to the movies. So what's the difference? Sometimes a game being shorter makes it stronger. I have become quite the fan of things not having like they just keep throwing more and more stuff on it. That's why I was really impressed with like Sleeping Dogs until I got to the 2 DLCs. Like I just wanted to keep playing that game. It's like, yeah, I'll like race cars around, and even like looking for collectibles wasn't like the most horrible thing ever, because it was just so fun to drive around the city, and it was just constant content and had good change of speeds. Where like, okay, you're gonna do you had the martial arts, so you just weren't shooting everything. You could shoot things if you wanted to. Some of it was a little bit silly. Like, I mean, they just like instantly open up the entire city for you. All the cars play a little bit different. So that was like really cool. But it's like why I'm one of the people who really likes Arkham Asylum much more so than Arkham City, where Arkham City went with the you know, open world concept, but then there's like nothing there. You just beat up bad guys and collect Riddler trophies. And then they put this, it's like a semicircle, and there's this building in the center that you don't have access to, so you constantly just have to go back and forth, and it's just like this massive time sink for no reason. Just like, let me cut through the middle. That's all I want to do. Could have saved like 3 hours of gameplay with a more like designed city. I mean, sometimes it is nice to just be like done with a game. Like, FTL has replayability because it has RNG elements and is very challenging every single run. Versus, you know, we're gonna put some achievements that are insane and incredibly grindy. And hey, we're trained. Nice. Engine off. All right, so all we need to do is get 4 scrap from this ship. That's all we need. So yeah, we don't target weapons here because the weapons don't hurt us, so we'll just start going after their shield system. Well, it looks like it's a fire. No, definitely now it's a fire, because they pulled a second crew. Now they don't have a med bay. Really, NG's just fix stuff too fast to try and do a crew kill against them. So we're not gonna bother. Stealth B is so OP to start with. Stealth B is the worst ship in FTL. Ship. Okay, we did a little bit better than 4 scrap. We got 19 scrap and long-range scanners, the best purchasable augment in the game. It's amazing. Huh? No, Stealth C is also bad, but the Stealth B is, like, even optimally played, you're probably gonna lose 20% of your runs, and it is always optimal, like, how you have to play that. The C has some stuff you can do with it. It actually has really good weapons. It just starts very, very far behind because it doesn't have cloaking or shields. and the drone system is awful, but you can always sell that. Like, you can sell the drone for 17 scrap and the shield drone for 32. It's a decent chunk of money. Has really, really strong weapons. Where, like, to do all the things you need to do to win with the stealth B it's just disgusting. Like, you do the O2 trick, so you lower your oxygen below 50% so they don't target your weapons, and then you actually man the sensors so you can toggle your weapons on and off before the enemies fire, so it reduces your chance of getting hit into the weapons down to like 6%. Like, that's actually what you're supposed to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, then 4. Are running low on fuel though. That means if somebody does offer us a good amount of fuel, I'll take it. Let's just be like, sure. These ships never surrender. Unlikely they'll hurt us, but maybe. Then opinions are just gonna vary, but Stealth B is the ship I have the lowest win percentage on. There's a pretty decent consensus, but nothing is universal, except predominantly everyone will say that the Lanius B is the best ship in FTL. Of like the 10 or 12 like tier rankings I've seen by people who've played enough of the game to come up with such a list. Like Lanius B is the top ship in all but one, and the other one it's second. Do I want this? Ion Storm. How much power do I have? 9 bars. So buying a power bar here wouldn't do anything. We could buffer point in piloting in case we have the event. I mean, we're not hurting on money per se. Like, our weapon system is incredibly strong right now. Hey there, fuel or ammo? Okay, we're gonna try and secure the fuel supply here. If we get a crew kill, like, the reward is amazing. Are you putting both weapons online? You're putting the missile online. Okay, missiles online, that's fine. No point in putting our shield system up. Like, this specific event is where if you get a crew kill, you just get a lot more stuff. But we're not. Unless, like, we get some amazing fire. We're just gonna destroy their weapon system. Good dodge. Why did we get that dodge? Because... So... I mean, we powered up our engines. Like, normally if you have level 1 engines, 2 crew, we'd have 10% evasion. And this would essentially be 20%, but we get 30% because we did that training. And of course, you can't really sit there and like, oh, we wouldn't have gotten hit here versus we would have got hit here with that extra training. But, like, that is, it just makes a difference. I mean, you're thinking you're gonna face hundreds of projectiles before you would have got to the typical level of training. Every missile that we're not eating hull damage on. Okay, depower, depower. We want our shields all the way online before we jump. I will give you 5 missiles. 19 scrap, sure. Okay, so we didn't get a lot of scrap that sector. I think that's pretty obvious. But picking up the burst laser too helps a lot. So we don't do any upgrades until we go to next sector. Civilian resulting controlled. Civilian. Okay, so first off, is there a store? No. So what's going to go on in this sector? Sector 3. Sector 3 is where you 2 shielded ships are going to be very common. You'll never see them in Sector 1. There's like really rare instances where you can see them in Sector 2. They're like quest ships or that light surveyor slug ship. So 2 shields are going to be pretty common. We have 5 projectiles, so we should be relatively okay in being able to damage enemy weapon systems, even through their evasion. So the thing we're kind of want to save money on now is a system. Hacking would be preferred. Hacking is incredibly strong. It's incredibly flexible. That's going to be 80 scrap to get that online. Now, the ideal systems I would want with the ship are hacking and cloaking. Mind control is nice, but we want hacking. Like, hacking's the thing you always want because it can, all the things you can do with it, like lower enemy evasion, drop their shields, enable crew kills, makes your offense that, it essentially like exponentially increases your damage output. And then cloaking just gives you that 100% chance of, avoiding shots, and that's pretty important. Like, you know you're not going to get hit by a missile, you know you're going to dodge the events during the flagship fights. One of the key aspects of FTL is like managing RNG, and so if you can guarantee stuff, that's the best way to manage RNG. I'm so tempted to buffer my engines for, it doesn't cost much, but we already did the training, so if we get over 80 scrap, we'll start doing buffer points. No, I'm gonna decline. I don't have that stuff. Asteroid field. How do I feel about an asteroid field? Well, it is a fight. I kind of want all these jumps and then hit the exits. All right, missile, heavy laser, 2 shields, got it. Boarding, single human. All right, drop the O2. I don't know if that's gonna vent fast enough. All right, well, that's gonna lower my evasion, and they're gonna lose that fight. Careful. We'll put everything into their weapon systems, try and take this Artemis offline. Okay, didn't hit a vital system though, didn't start a fire or anything. All right, I'm gonna send in help here, because again, we lose this fight, put their weapon systems offline. Okay, got 1 weapon online. Turn. Nice. So he took the weapon offline and killed a potential repairer. Probably not going to board us again. I'm not taking surrenders. So yeah, I would put the Stealth B as like the worst ship in FTL. Fed C as second. And then I have Rock A as third. And then you're going to get sort of like those ships that are bad but have a lot of scrap. So your NGB, your Stealth C. It's another ship that's sort of in that category. Hold list up. All right, while we're healing up, there's my list. FTL tier list compiled. Stealth C, Rock A, Slug. Oh yeah, Slug B. Yeah, Slug B is kind of down there too. Rock B. Rock B just has really bad weapons. Federation B is also pretty low. So how I sort of break down the tier, there's like, Sector 1 is the sector you lose the most often in. So ships that have like easy Sector 1s are like just that much more likely to win. Hey, these intruders brought money with them. That's cool. Or humans, less good. Gonna fight in the med bay. Please fight in the med bay, please fight in the med bay. Good. Good. All right, we're just gonna do that and vent these jerks. We're gonna hold them here for a bit, and then we're gonna vent them. Nice, they went the other way. Okay, so we're just gonna keep venting systems until they run back. Also, I should probably power my oxygen in my med bay here. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, no, just keep running on that side of the ship. That's good. I think they realize what's going on here. So, and what I think the big factor is like ships have strengths and they have weaknesses. And the more weaknesses you have, like the more things you have to fix. And of course, Sector 1, you just don't have that opportunity to fix everything because it's so much money. So ships that don't have like weaknesses are inherently going to be the strongest ships. And those weaknesses are like, you know, poor venting, bad weapons, you know, soft crew, all those kinds of things. So like the Lanius B, for example, has essentially no weaknesses. Like, there's nothing wrong with that ship. It has the best starting weapon in the game, or has the best weapon in the game with the advanced flak. It also, like, because it has the clone bay with 2 Laniuses, it's really tough to soft lock. Like, it's really tough for them to kill your crew off. And you also have boarding. So, like, most boarding ships, there's like a ship type they can't board. Normally Zoltan shields. Piloting blue option. We didn't get anything. That's unfortunate. There's a chance. And then you look at the fact that it can generate so much money because it has an NG for blue option, because it has boarding, because you can sell the replicator for more money as well. Power, power, power. 2 and a heavy laser. Okay, and fire drone. Sure. So this will hit our shield first, and then we're going to worry about these projectiles next. So we do want to try and hit them in the weapons. Oxygen hit and on fire, so we're going to vent that. Bring the O2 from it. Put their weapon systems down, so we're not going to take any more hits. Let's drop their evasion. Okay, then next we'll take down their piloting. That fire spread? Sounds like it did, but not to here. Shields. I have a fire somewhere else. So I'm gonna assume this hit me somewhere and I haven't picked up where it actually was. But since I don't see down here any of my systems showing a flame above them, it means it's in an empty room. It's also incredibly dangerous to vent all the rooms like we just did. Investigate the station, combat drone. So I'm counting on you two to be able to do the repairs. And again, we're gonna chain. So we do have a pathway with O2 in it. Important. How much health are you at? 43. Okay, we got our oxygen back online. Your own ship shows dominance. Not about showing dominance, it's about... I lost track of where the fire was, so that was very, very dangerous, though, because, like, if we have the O2 busted and the medbay busted, I've actually lost a run that way recent with this ship. Oh! Zoltan depowered the O2 running through it. Good job, Zoltan. Alright, we'll wait for the O2 to get back online. Panic vents are a thing. Yeah, I think what happened was it hit my O2, caused a breach, and then hit me, and then hit here. And then I was just like, oh. I also wasn't, like, as specific venting out ships. So we still had, like I said, we had this one pathway, so we had some oxygen left in the room. Jump. Is there a store? There's not. Okay, so we're gonna buy an engines upgrade. And, well, we can buy a power for it because we have the drone we can also sell in the store. So we actually have 100 scrap. I do need a store, though, or I need somebody to give me some fuel. I would love to bounce around this nebula, but I have to push ahead because I'm low on fuel. Now remember, we did buy fuel. A glaive and a basic laser. Okay. They offer me crew here. I cannot accept it. We need fuel. Unless, like, that jump that we haven't seen is in fact a store. I just need to do 2 damage to their weapon system. Do. That will do. How you doing, Britnoth? Back him in the shields. So we go shields here. Now, against AI ships, I normally go piloting. They seem to have a lot of evasion. Then we take down shields. Here we do the reverse because a Mantis, huh? No. I would love a Mantis. They're really great against boarding, but again, I need fuel here. Losing an FTL and otherwise good runs. Yeah, that's FTL. Because it pulls the pilot, that essentially drops the evasion for us. Please give me fuel. All right, for fuel, we're alive. There's a store. That's cool. You appreciate stores? Drone parts of the flagship. Oh, I had a, I think it was a Crystal A run. It was a Crystal A run, and I had like 3 drone parts going against the flagship, and I'm like, oh, that's okay. This is the 3rd time I've been boarded. I don't enjoy it. I'll actually remember to turn on my this. Okay, so we're fine. And I just dropped their Zoltan shields. I fired my drone part, and it got hit by a stray shot. And I was just like, oh no, my weapon system was really bad. Like, I essentially had, I think, like 5 projectiles and a pike beam to try and crack, you know, level 6 engines and 4 shields, and just got there. Like, my pike beam just did enough damage to, like, clip the piloting and the shields. That was a terrifying time. Stress. Yeah, I guess we can take another jump before the store. Perhaps 2. The double stores. Okay. 1, 2, then 4. I want to check both stores. Again, hacking. Hacking, and more hacking, hopefully. Mind control. Alright, I'm pretty sure Marsala would say we just buy the mind control here. We do have the slug, so at least we get the mind control nebula. The problem is, of course, is A, hacking is 100% mind control, just drastically lowers evasion. B, drones it does nothing against. But it does help with borders. Go here, I could be disappointed. And then we could just use the, like, we could go here and there could be no systems at all. Take this, buy all of this. What was page 2? Stuff I don't care about. 38 scrap. So I think we just buy the battery here as well. So this, no third weapon, no hacking, no cloaking. I check the second store. If my projectiles were really bad, I mean, I got 5 projectiles. That's pretty good. I mean, I know next sector is going to be 3 shields. But mind control slug, I feel pretty all right with it. And this means that I have 2 events before I hit the exit. So hopefully we can just get to make more money versus, you know, we get nothing. I reject your offer. You got missiles. Oh, I guess we can power this the whole time. We have battery. All right, so this volley now we wait because we have a potential to damage their weapon systems. Do I want to wait? 2 shots? Yeah, there's a chance. All right, let's see if we can... Oh, that's good. Mind control. Nice. 2 damage to my systems, but their missiles down. O2 back up. Alright, let's do that repair. Nah, okay. Yeah, of course they're gonna fix it. So I don't want to eat a bunch of Artemis missiles, so we're not gonna stick around here for like a crew kill. Ooh, take everything we have. Let's forget this happened. 4 fuel and 2 drone parts. 4 fuel's a lot of fuel. That's always one of the interesting things about FTL is like planning for the future and planning for the now. And like taking a risk where like if we jump to that store and we find hacking, you know, we're pretty much set for the run. Like that's that strong of a system with our weapon setup. Mind control is a little bit more speculative, but again, there's no guarantee there would even be hacking there. Do I want the distress or do I want fight, exit? I don't even think I get fight, exit. Super tempting to dive. Refugee ship. Nope, ignored. Not gonna lose crew. Ignore it. Ugh. Another civilian sector, another uncharted nebula. Let's see, that is Pleba-dee-doo. Hello, how are you? FTL's ignored. So first I'm contemplating diving, and then I'm also contemplating what sector I went to. I think my 3 shields, mind control, they're probably gonna have elevated piloting. It's a bad time. Such a nasty fight. We didn't get as much scrap in this sector either. There go civilians again. All right, 4 shielded ships. I honestly don't know why it jumped, or 3 shielded ships. Geez, 4 shielded ships would be terrifying. I don't know why it jumps to 3 shielded ships in this sector, but it does. Exit, decent. Ion Storm, possibly the Rock one. So extra scrap is probably just gonna go into engines. Again, we're sort of in that save up 80 scrap for... This is a pretty bad weapon system. Boarding me with a Mantis. Okay, we're gonna fend off this Mantis. They're not gonna crack my shields for a little bit, so we can be aggressive here with the mind control. Yeah, Sector 4 is when you start seeing all the, like, bro ships. Mind control. And we leave the Mantis. Okay, Mantis goes back. So we're trying to entice them to board with an NG. Oh, never mind. They're just gonna fight here because it switched off. Wasn't expecting that. No. Terrible offer. Terrible offer is terrible. What are we doing with training? Still not fully trained in weapons. Are trained in shields, though. Stealth A could not get weapons. The Stealth A doesn't need weapons if you get hacking. It just needs a weapon. I mean... Yeah, like hacking level 3 in the starting weapons, if you just get another weapon online, it's very, very possible to win. Well, I didn't even notice I had another mini beam in there. I'm paying attention. But yeah, I mean, if you just don't get weapons, it is always tough. No hacking either? Well, there you go. Store RNG. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Fuel and money? And replacement fuel, 31 scrap. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, you are an asteroid field. You're an ion storm. Butt shield sector 4. Finally found hacking. Saw my first weapon sector 5. I've started buying shields in sector 4 frequently now. Shields 3. I also have to remember I have a battery. Sure. Fight. Possibly store. Ugh. Every once in a while, I will always mention, like, yeah, sometimes you run out of drone parts. People think I'm crazy. You can run out of drone parts. It's very possible. I'm gonna fight. Ooh. Sketch. All the sketch. Molten shields, heavy 2, and a halberd beam in an asteroid field with 2 shields. Maybe asteroids will be our friends again. Hacking, yeah, no, yeah. Like, typically the extra weapon, so you can actually do damage. Hacking, you can buy so ridiculously early. Dodge. Good enough. Through my piloting and my O2? No, just piloting. So we have the piloting buffer. We're just gonna leave that, not help. So you often want to pick up the offense before shields. Well, I mean, you go shields, offense, system, and/or weapon, shields, and try and like start piecing together a run. All right, well, this is good. Mind control, lovely. Ah, it's good dodges. It's a really good dodge with a distracted pilot. Okay, well, can keep power this up. The ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender, giving me 4 fuel, 8 missiles, 36 scrap, and an ion bomb. Yeah, you get to live. Good job. Good job. You have appeased me. Was anytime you get a free item, it's like worth. But I mean, 36 scrap alone is worth, plus the 4 fuel, amazing. And we have an ion bomb. You potentially get it online. Potentially. Can't do improvements yet. Okay, that doesn't connect to the store, and I kind of want to go to that store. Do I want to go to the store now, or do I go to the ion storm? How much power do I have? I have a battery. Let's go. No, Stealth A, I think it's 30 scraps. Stealth A, first thing I do is get level 2 cloaking. And then you're like normally pretty fine. Like with level 2 cloaking on that ship, what it does is you can charge your shots, fire your dual lasers, cloak their incoming volley mini beam, and that cloak time will let your weapons recharge while theirs don't. Halberd beam. Oh, this is, all you're getting is the halberd beam online? Well, let me change my strategy then. So I think we're gonna get a crew kill here. Because they cannot heal, and as long as we have 2 shields up, yeah, we're gonna go for a crew kill here. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna take a bit of time. Right. Alright, why don't you guys get off my plane? We don't want to kill them, don't want to kill them, don't want to kill them. Cool. I'm gonna move the Zoltan around. As long as we keep 2 shields, we're fine. Okay, and now we wait. You know what? You wait there, because I actually don't need evasion. I don't need evasion. Also, why? Don't power this. It's silly. Bum, 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 bum. All right, 2 new borders are coming. Oxygen online, mind controls online. Where are you going? You want to fight in the med bay, huh? That's cool. That should be the 2 healthy crew members. We'll now mind control over on their ship. And actually, I want to do this. Swap doesn't really matter. Fine. Right, they have beam drones. I mean, because beams are beams. That's why once you get to level 2 cloaking, then you can have that option to just go off the bat, cloak right off the start, and then that'll last before your first volley goes on. Yeah, it's possible. I made that like suggestion to Farb, and Farb was an instant convert. He's just like, oh, this is so good. It's like, yes, yes it is. Okay, you go back here, you're going back here. Again, we're just being patient here. We're waiting for the mind control to come back online. Because we cannot be hurt. Okay, you're gonna go into the O2, you're gonna go back in weapons, and mind control their pilots. That's gonna get one of their crew dead, perhaps 2. Alright, we're almost there. I mean, it's just the first scrap is once you get that. Like, shields is actually not a priority I actually have on the Stealth A. Mind control again. All right, and they have 11 health, so a single dual laser will get the kill for us here. Eventually. There we go! 33 scrap. Well, worth it. And getting crew kills without boarding. It's very strong. Can get another fight before the store? Is that greedy? How greedy is that? It's a touch greedy. Feeling okay, though. Alright, 2 shields. Fantastic. Weapons online, mind control, oxygen eventually. Oh, flak 2. So we have to do 2 damage to their weapon systems to force this one offline. And a combat drone. Okay. Alright, so all of our shot. Why do I have auto fire on? Wait, and mind control. Go! So we're fairly safe. I mean, it is possible this takes down 2 shields and this connects. We do have 30% evasion. Not luckily, we trained and farmed to have 30% evasion for that very reason. Anti-bot. 2 shields, though. 2 shields is good. That's such a big sketch weapon. Keep powering this in case they do try to run away. Don't run away. No, we have a store coming up, so not going to take the 4 fuel there. Ooh, there's a fire. Fire is interesting. Because they're probably on very low health. Super greedy, 35% evasion. Mind control back online. I'm gonna wait for them there. Oh good, we mind control the one with big health. So 1 crew dead. Now we can fire all of our shots there. 25 scrap. Not amazing. That's okay. Store. Oh, is that store? I feel like I owe it to this store to go to there. All right. You have cloaking and garbage weapons. Fair enough. Those aren't actual weapons. Pegasus. 3 power, 3 powered. I don't get 3 power upgrades to my ship. Can't. Sell this, I can buy cloaking though. It's really tempting. Not getting hacking is pretty rough though. How do I feel about not getting hacking? Ion bomb sells for 27. Then we have pretty weak weapons. All right, so I'm hoping that the fact that we have extra defense yeah. Hey, Goblin Juggler. I mean, I don't disagree that we're sort of locked ourselves into that. Take all the fuel. And we're hoping that yeah, it feels like a little bit of a hope, but it also seems like the right kind of strategy where we now have really good defense. We do have some evasion. It's very sketch. It's close to being sketch. 1, 2, 3, 4. That we're hoping that we can find money. 3 shields, giant missile. So this is like, yeah, fight the ship. Okay, so we can mind control the pilot. The most we can do to a system is 2 damage. We do have a cloak for the missile the first time at least, even though it's not 100% guaranteed dodge. And we are light on power. I don't know how I feel about charging this, if it's worth it. I'm not doing anything else, right? Okay. Just don't miss. Don't miss. Mind control. Increase my evasion to 35% against 3 shots, 2 shields. Okay, down. We got the 1 dodge. We don't take any damage there. And she's gonna be really good at repairs. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Okay, they just put the fire out. Worth trying to do more damage here. Here comes the missile. Battery power's fine. power, dodge. 95% evasion. Dodge the missile. Missile's offline. Go down to 2 shields again. Want battery power to be in my shield system. All right, we're gonna run the Zoltan over here real quick and steal that power bar back. So we see now we no longer have that power bar locked into the system. I kind of want to knock their shield system down a little bit here. Power up the O2 since I'm not dodging anything right now. Oh, thanks, Riot Blob. Hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, that you can steal with power resultant? Yeah, it's fun. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Okay, it's unfortunate. All right, again, maximize dodge. Okay, we got the dodge we need. Go back to the O2. Power saving cloaking for this. Hopefully we bought enough time with that damaged system. Mind control is going to come up pretty soon. I think it's worth it to wait for the mind control here. Oh, that was cool. That was very cool. Okay, beam. Mind control. All right, I'm gonna risk the 95% dodge here. They've only dealt 1 damage to that system to try and drop their shields. And they changed power. Okay. So I have to think now is how likely are they gonna be able to run away from this? They're doing quite a few repairs. One of them is an NG. I have 2 shields and humans coming over to do those repairs. I have 5 projectiles. I'm not gonna accept that surrender then. So what I think in this instance, if there was a fire here and it burned down enough power that it swaps, but in the 1.6, they really do a lot of power swapping. I actually had a run earlier today where it depowered 2 weapons to put up a glaive. Oh, it wasn't on fire? I don't know. Like, it used to be guaranteed how they do that. But that's changed, like how it used to depower stuff. Okay, need that shield online. Missile's back up. NG's going over. I don't know if there's been an update. The last one I know is where they have these gigantic text boxes now, and I despise them because they block too much of the screen. We'll take piloting, hope our shields last against this, cloak this. Yeah, that's not gonna get on in time. Okay, we got the dodge. But once the dodge is, we can do whatever we want with our evasion. It doesn't count anymore. Nice. All right, give me lots of money so I can buy a power bar. Okay. It's gonna make that a lot easier. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, actually, I have no mods, but there are several different background mods. I know Marsala has one. Yeah, okay, 4 projectiles, cool. So here's where mind control does nothing. But our volley goes off first. As long as we do 1 damage to their weapon system, 5 projectiles, 2 shields, pretty good chance. I will be completely safe. Pretty good chance. There we go. But we now do need to, like, find another weapon. The other possibility is, as had been mentioned before, is actually start upgrading the artillery. Map and 15 scrap. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that doesn't connect. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably the best play. 22 scrap. Do I want to buy another bar of power? Got the battery for that. Oxygen technically for that. Just makes my life easier, but I don't know, we're moving power around pretty fine. If we're not doing that, then what are we saving up for? Upgrading on artillery is 50. Okay. We'll go as is. Just one bad jump for potentially 2 jumps. Piloting option? Okay, last time we didn't get anything. Hey, 16 scrap and stick. NG. Amazing, that's incredibly strong. All right, that's a lot of blue options. Dig it. Put you on doors. Did I take that aside? You want to be the NG? Intruders on board. Hey, at least they brought money with them. Boy, so many intruders. Okay. Power, power, and power. I have doors. I'm just gonna mind control them. All right. Oh, this is so much easier that we have doors and mind control. It's like, oh, borders are not disgusting. Also, I like how we had, 5 borders in Sector 2, and now there's like only 3. All right, finish them off. Finish them off. So, of course, do you still want to join, even though you are not going to be the NG? It's okay. You don't have to. I'm not. It's this. The contract is for my protection, obviously. So, I have no qualms in voiding it. Anything but rock. Okay, Zoltan it is. Scrap repair burst. Repair burst is not actually a weapon. Just FYI, game. Do you wish to be the rock goblin? When there's crew available. Oh no, we have a rock and a human. Goblin. Good. Yeah, getting repair burst online. Not amazing. It's a weapon that does negative damage. That is technically correct. Alright, well, that's full crew now. Aboard Britnoth. I got that right? Cool. Still better than a Zoltan. Oof, oof. But we pause. Zoltans are our friend in pause. Okay. No problem. Do I want fuel? I actually do want fuel. I'll take 6 fuel. I hate that we've had to buy so much fuel. It's always bad. Like that you're just spending resources that you don't. Buy fuel for a drone part. Yeah, I mean, we're absolutely not using drones. Drones are worthless to us now. I don't turn lights off as I walk through the room or life support systems. Mantis homeworlds or Zoltan homeworlds? So we're gonna go Mantis homeworlds here. Yeah, Zoltan shield's amazing, but our weapons against Zoltan shields are not. Mantis ships tend to be a little bit weaker as regards to offense. And again, now we have 5 crew and mind control. Boarding is not nearly as scary. Okay, sector 5. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna see like 3 shielded ships almost all the time. Scrap. What do I want to do with 70 scrap? Guaranteed evasion against missiles. Buying lots and lots of buffer points. Just hoping that we can move power around. No, we're attacking the ship. You have 2 shields. That's very common sense of you. That's all you need. Don't need more shields than that. Okay, that's online, that's online. I only need dodge when I actually need dodge. Depending on how they fire those weapons, 2 shields is sort of alright. We'll see. Can you imagine Zoltan's at an airport? They have to be strapped to their seats. I would assume they'd have to be on airplane mode. Oh, that was really bad. So they pilot got in there and they just dodged 5 of our shots. 2 of 5. That's really gross. Single shot, that's fine. Try again. Incoming missile. Missile down. Cleared. Field's back up. That's up. Cloaking is done. Steal the power from cloaking. Yeah, they don't even have anybody in piloting right now. See, this is fine. We don't actually need power. Piloting. Good stuff. Oh, creatures, events, I know that communicating peacefully is a slight chance of crew, but what does the bring some to sell do? I'm pretty sure that actually could lose a crew member. But I think it says like a chance of like crew and scrap. FTL, come. I'm really bad with like ones that like I never choose that option. Communicate peacefully. Intelligent life forms on a planet. Okay. Try to communicate peacefully. NG low scrap or nothing. Bring creatures on board. Nothing happens, or you lose a crew member randomly. So don't bring them on board. Slug can be a guaranteed NG though. Oop. All right. right, 80 scrap. Distress. Do I want a power bar? You have this repair thing I can sell. Yeah, but no scrap, right? So, yeah, I'm cool with not fighting. I'll take free money. Is pocketing the scrap. Do slugs have pockets? 80 scrap in a store. Or I go fight in a sun first. And I have a couple more jumps to try and maximize scrap before I get there. That's true. That's some true role-playing. Okay, heavy 1, heavy 2, bomb, ion, trip shields. Okay. Where are the mantis boarding? Okay, venting. Venting, good. Okay, took off the heavy laser and the ion. That's fine. Are you guys working your way to here and not my piloting? That's so good. That's so fortunate. That's a really good decision you've made with your life. I approve. I have 2 shields for this, so that's fine. Do I want to turn on the battery? Eh. We're good right now. I actually do want to cloak that thing, though. That was a stun bomb. I didn't check to see. I thought it was like a small bomb. Okay, so we're fine. Everything's fine. Go away. I don't actually need to steal that power bar right now. I have no piloting, so all these shots should land. Okay, fire there. I'll bend through the battery, I guess. The mode the AI was genius. Did I see Scott get like stun bomb actually got a kill once? I think I once accidentally stun bombed my own crew member and almost had a loss there. Whoa, that's, I guess that's a fire in there. Frequently, what is that? No, it can't be. Oh, that's a fire. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. If our shots timed with their shields, so in the solar flares, if you have at least 1 shield bubble up, it only starts like at max 2 fires. If your shields are down, it can start 5. You don't want to have 5 fires on your ship. Not even gonna deal with you. Yeah, you're manning the artillery. What do I want to do with Jill? What are you? Oh, Pulsar! I think we just go to the store as is. That's fine. We'll deal with Jill. So there's weapons at this store. Yeah, we actually got like LRS Sector 2. Got them for free. I mean, we killed somebody for them. That's really how FTL works. All right, flak and dual laser. You can have this. I'll take that. can't power it yet. That's fine. I got +1 more projectile. That's really good. Jeez. Good weapons are good. Who knew? Almost tempted to actually sell the LRS just to get this dual laser online, but it's fine. We were doing all right when we had one less projectile, so might as well keep on keeping on. Should I at least buy a power bar then? Because I just upgraded my power. Upgraded my weapons there. That was going to cost a power anyways. It's fine. Store a couple little fixes, or you somehow now have a bunch of fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, exit, and then we just take a bunch of fights. Roan? Okay, well, MC no good. 1, 2, so cloak the 2 most likely. Should have already fired my flak. Yep, that's cloaking. Nice. I mean, we're very much... As soon as we get the dual lasers online, like, this is winnable. Like, having 8 projectiles, the mind control, we just get scrapped the rest of the way. Like, winning is a real possibility. So this is... This event, A Sun Without a Ship, is always a boarding event where you get no scrap, so point never going to there. You cross paths with the Mantis ship. It looks to have had dozens of layers of armor plating added over what must have been a 100-year career. Its captain is the legendary thief Kazak Plethkalek. Your crew look frightened. Okay. So I think you either need like level 3 sensors, like you need sensors in 2 or 3 sensors and like a med bay or like a clone bay and a teleporter and other things to get Kazak. Yeah, not getting Kazak. Alright, so we just need to do 2 damage to their weapon system to be safe. That's it. Teleporter or sensor 3, level 2 medbay or clone bay. Okay. Him in his stash. Oh, he ran away. Here we go. That's our 2 hits. Yeah, you coming into my piloting. I mean, that's not a problem because we don't need evasion right now. It's gonna take them a long time to fix that missile. Opinions on swarm missiles, anyone? Actually, swarm missiles are one of the few, are pretty good. I mean, most ships are gonna have a 2x2 you can target in their weapons or their shields. For 2 power, it only costs 1 missile for every time it fires, so you can get 3 damage for 1 missile at 21-second charge time. And because it fires multiple projectiles, like, you can't actually get to past defense drones. So those are all really good. I could have got away with just shield hitting there. Try and lower that. Bum bum. Like 21 seconds though. I mean, 21 seconds for 3 damage through level 5 shields is actually pretty good. Oh, I mean, yeah, so you can fire it into their shields, hopefully take it offline to make the glaive good. You just try and do what you can with when you're the stealth bee. I want projectiles. I want pews. Okay, we're good. We're fine. So power in shields 3. You need a bit of power. Distress. I mean, I got a ton of blue options here. Rock crew member, free augment. DNA bank and 48 scrap. Okay. Data stores. I get less. Get less. All right. So next thing is shields. Actually, I should have only bought 1 power bar there. I would have only bought 1 power bar. Could have already bought a buffer point in my shield system. I will fight in the sun. Giant missile, 3 shield, sun, and borders. Okay. See, this is a problem. Like I said, they just kind of funnel directly into piloting. But I have to use my mind control to try and lower evasion here. On, just leave piloting. There you go. Why don't you come into cloaking? Swap. Okay, engine's offline. Yeah, just don't go into my piloting. It's fine. The weapon system is a problem now. Go 2 back online. Okay, we're fine. Hey, awkward noodle. Yeah, no, lasers are always the way to go because they can take down shields and they can damage rooms. So they were just like, the fact that they work with everything is really important. Weapons on fire, gross. Stunned. Stun bomb into the weapons. Why? Jump. 1, 2, 3, then exit. Oh no, we just go here, then exit. Yeah, diving for a single jump is not amazing. Double missiles. Guess we attack. Unfortunately, I don't have my doors up. Oh, just in time. Oh, I get vented. Drop off the oxygen. Okay, that's powered, that's powered, that's powered. Everything is powered as we should. Should be good. Alright, all the weapons are offline. I wish I could go, like, with a clone bay, normally you think you can get boarding, but with double missiles and an NG still doing repairs? Probably not. Probably not. Those NGs are scummy. Not our NGs, they're NGs. Did that mantis just, like, moonwalk out of the room? That bug is hilarious. 28 scrap. Cool. Go ahead, heal up the mantis. Not the mantis, the NG. Slight difference. Minor difference. Save positions. Exits. I don't know, maybe we'll dive anyways. Maybe we'll dive. I don't use either of those things. Do not use either of those things. 30 scrap. Let's go for it. I mean, we do have cloaking, which is a big deal. We have really strong weapons. Oh, missile weapons, okay. I see that. That was not the best timed. Because the NG was already dealing with the mantis there, so they had a slight boost in piloting. You just go away. Nope. Alright, so we got 36 scrap. Let's see if this die's gonna... 37 scrap. How are we doing power-wise? We're not going to be using that. I can't get dungeons because it's 40. Alright, we'll just use that as a buffer point then, and we'll just do a level 2 cloak. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. 4 shields. Ooh, what kind of tournament was it? Okay, so the thing we definitely want is max engines. I should have had, wait, my O2 was up to 100%. Yeah, I'm just not gonna deal with you. I'm not really concerned about shots landing here. Very unlikely. Hey, Awkward Noodle, thank you for the follow. Pinball? Ooh, love me some pinball. Hey, we landed shots. It's pretty impressive. It's bad. Go fix. All their shots hit? Want to run away. Oh, wow. I didn't realize they came off the mind control. That was bad on my part. That's going to be a damage. That's going to be a damage. Leave yet? Alright, so we took 1 damage but got an extra 30 scrap because for this dive. I'll count that as being worth. We also lose fuel. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. Okay. So our weapons are good. We have all the systems that we're gonna have. We have decent crew. Money? Just money. That's all I can ask for. Uncharted Nebula. What are you? Ion Storm. And you don't connect to anything, so we're not going there. Store here, so 1, 2, 3, 5. Do you connect over? To some extent. Alright, just looking for money. Do you have money? Well, we don't need mind control. Okay, I'm just gonna do a spray here, and then we're gonna do a level 2 cloak. Alright. Would have liked to time them better, but I didn't. I figured I wouldn't be able to take down that missile anyways. Jeez. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 projectiles, 2 shields, all dodged. Good. It's fine. It's only a Lido. Better. Hey Scott, how you doing? Oh, the leader will not go down. Hey, finally. Yeah, no, already is, has so many bad swipes. Some ships has really good swipes. Escape the station, find nothing. Okay, I'm pretty happy with power, so what do we want to do with our money? So level 3 shields is standard for here. Engines with the hack cloaking is fine. To it connects back over. Hey there, I will attack your ship. So we save cloak for the flak too, and then we shouldn't take any damage. Don't be rude. Do you like want to fight in the med bay? Oh no, you want to fight in my mind control. Okay. It's fine. Should have fired that already. Okay. weapon systems down. Dealing with borders. Alright, we win the fights now. It's a terrible offer. Okay, I mean, I would want some repairs. There's a store. All right, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable with what we have. Oh, I totally misclicked. I was trying to upgrade my artillery, which was the same amount of scrap. Okay, that was a mistake. Hey, Poobie-Doo. Thank you for the follow. Not a catastrophic mistake, but that was a mistake. Okay, double heavy laser 2s, that's fine. Not. So all I need to do is do 2 damage to the ship and then we're okay. It's not like we just had a fight where a bunch of shots missed. We're fine. Having cloaking and 3 shields, like we can actually use this, and again, our weapons are disgusting. Ba-da-bum-bum. 44. Check if you're a store. Not really. No, I can check if you're from here anyways. Yeah, you're running. You got a lot of shots. Okay, you didn't hack my weapons. Let's see, below. Okay, that's only level 1 hack. It's fine, we can ignore it. So I only lowered their piloting by 5% there because they had level 3 piloting. Weapons aren't going to desync that much. It's only going to be like a 1-second difference. But I don't want them to run. Don't want them to run. Good. Scrap. Well, I was gonna upgrade Artie, but I accidentally upgraded cloaking. There won't be next time we're gonna open fire. So now I'm just gonna save up money for the store. I'm not 100% sure what I'd want at a store. Actually, small bomb would be amazing. That's what I would want at the store, a small bomb. All right, we can deal. Welcome back. Actually, those are different people, but they're the same group. It's fine. I don't know. Maybe a mantis, just to give us that edge against borders. You're nothing. What's my dives look like? All right, well, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps before the exit. 2, 3. 2. One, 2, 3. 1, 2. Maybe I'll go to here. 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8, 9, 10. Okay. That could work. Oh. Heavy laser 1, beam, ions. Hull laser. Hull laser isn't awful. Go back up DNA bank. Hull laser does slow our volley by 2 seconds. And is a ton of scrap. Kind of okay not going with it. It repairs. And the mantis. We'll just put the mantis in O2. Sort of the midway point of the ship. That's just going to help deal with borders. And now I'm going to actually do the right thing. Here we are. And we're good. Long-range scanners. Oh, hi. Fightin' Zoltan. We'll just put you in engines then. That's okay. Attack the pirate. Hi there. Oh, they got a slug. Mind control. Not amazing. Alright, but we only have to dodge the missile here. Technically, it lowers it by 5%. Oh, it's a Zoltan. I thought it was a human. No. I'm guessing you already aware Zoltan's making shields immune to ion. Yeah. Well, like, yeah, to 1 ion. Yeah, part of it's training. Again, I'm just cool with them being here. I can do the power stealing when I need to now, free of it. Just not move them around. It actually doesn't take too long for crew to retrain. Geez, okay. So now we have crew. That works. I mean, the X is going to be nothing. I already know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4, 5. Ion Storm, 17 power, buying a power bar does nothing. And it's possible, also could help against like pulsars or whatnot, but where we're at right now, it's not a big deal. Probably don't need you. Is that a defense too? That's a defense too. I didn't need to turn my battery on that early. That's okay. I have a lot of shots. The thing is, I'm scared of is like, there's no way they only have 3 power in the drone system. Something else is there. Nope. Also not taking that surrender. I'm really surprised that like not another offensive drone popped up there. Okay, oxygen. Make sure my shields are max. O2 levels to get back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2. Yeah, I guess we're going to exit. Yes, we're going through the exit. Prepare for a fight. I think I wouldn't be surprised, but like that certain machines probably favor certain players. I'm not particularly familiar with how a tournament is set up. Whether if you run like multiple machines or... Okay, like how? What are you running? What are you turning on over there? Missile, ion, and fire beam. Got it. Understand completely. Nice. Would I be like correct in assuming like players know what like the machine they're going to be playing on in advance? Except like inevitably there's two people who get like the exact same score and then it's surprise they have like a brand new pinball machine no one's ever played before. Bad sector. Bad sector 1. So our sector 1 was actually pretty alright. We had it was like 126 scrap and a rock. Complain about that. Store. 1, 2. Random assignment for the most part, but the game and location. Location or no in advance. I thought that'd be hilarious. And like, we won't tell you where it's at. Like, 2 days before, it's Albuquerque, New Mexico. Go! Sure, why not? Feels fine. $100 scrap. Power bar. Good. Would get a power bar. I mean, technically we can run everything as is. Technically we can run everything as is. So I'm gonna go doors then. Cool. Search in the stores. I don't care if somebody... I'd actually rather have a fight or free stuff. Fight! Combat 2. Double bombs is a bit scary. So fire bombs, so that means this is an ion bomb. I'm less concerned about the firebomb than the ion. Dodged. All sort of ways that can be bad. Yeah, but this swipe's gonna be amazing, right? Yeah. Small bombs are so terrifying. Like Sector 1 small bombs are just, we just hit you in the shield, start a fire, have fun. Have fun. But I'm not having any fun. Oh, it's okay. Well, I think definite double fires, I think it's just a little bit too much RNG. I think, actually, if I was looking at Twinch's balance mod, I think he actually did remove the idea of like rigger ships in like Sector 1, because those things are always terrifying, particularly if they're like in asteroid fields. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Fine. We're totally fine. Yeah, as the swords and shields are also really gross, particularly if they like... What did I run into that like ended some run? It was like Asteroid Field, Combat 1, Heavy Laser Mini Beam, and I was just like, are you kidding me? That's like disgusting. Or sometimes they'll just be like two heavy ones and a combat one. You're like, oh, that's great. That can do an absurd amount of damage to me. 5 shielded ships in Sector 8, I finally did. Yeah, no, I've seen a couple 5 shielded ships. There's that Slug Light Surveyor. I've seen a Mantis ship that actually had 5 shields once. NG controlled or slug controlled nebula. Slugs. There we go, NGs. Can't mind control slugs. I have like 4 million crew. If not possible. Okay, just money. Map. Okay. Lights. Store. So just don't go to stores. Don't have to go to stores. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. All right. Just want money. You have 2 fuel, sure. I want my fuel back. Guys are scum. Triple missiles. Okay, that's the Lido. That means that's an Artemis. Yeah, so talking with Britnoth in chat about that, where I went to the store and it had like think. I can't remember if it's the same store I got the battery from. There was like another store I didn't know what it was gonna have. But it had no weapons when I had just the burst and duel, and I was just like, well, next store could just be nothing. So I took something. It's actually been really, I mean, it's been pretty effective. We haven't run into too many drone ships, haven't had any problems. Not ideal, I know. All right, so hopefully, like, our weapons charge throughout the duration. They are going to charge out the duration. Dang, didn't get there. 45% dodge. Nope. Nope. I mean, it feels a little bit better, of course, because you have the slug. But I definitely would have preferred the hack. Then, like I said, the next store, I think, was the cloak. I don't actually think I've seen hacking in a store. 39. Okay. Or... No, I know exactly what you mean. Like, there's a lot of design elements in FTL, but like a lot of the strategies are clearly like despite the design. And then there's just, I mean, things like, you know, they didn't want people farming. Like that's why asteroid fields stop working after you destroy the ships. Like you don't train off those anymore. But it's like such a core thing for hard mode, and yet it takes a long time. Or killing off crew with a clone bay to heal them again is just these like, they're really time consuming. Versus, you know, like all the shenanigans you do to try and make the stealth be viable. Yeah, speed hacks do help. Unfortunately, with my version, it doesn't speed up nearly as much. No thank you. Actually, 31 scrap, was that what they offered me? 31 scrap is a decent amount of scrap. 45 is better, though. Do I want the store? Okay, so I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Yeah, I mean, like... Foolish meat sacks, he yells. It's cool, it's cool. What are you hacking? Oh, okay, hold on a second. Hold on one second there. Okay. If we put our crew in the medbay and they hacked medbay, they would be dead. They would be absolutely dead. They'd be super, super dead. Oh. What a clone bay, kind of interesting. Actually, I think your drones are more annoying than your shields. There's a lot I can do about it, though. Might as well. He's online. Oh, I didn't even see they had a small bomb. Hey, Icarus. That's gonna take a long time. Fence 2s are just so annoying. Ah. Pretty good swipe. Good job. Okay. Money. I like money. I'm a fan. Boarding it up before we go to the store. I will secure that. Ooh, no, I don't think I even have that many jumps left. I'll just take it. I will just take it. All right. I have to? Like I have to. I think it's okay. I think it is okay. We don't have hacking. Somehow, I feel like we have our projectiles will get the job done. We'll be just fine. Then like something horrible is gonna happen. I'll be like, I should have known. Repairs, fuel is fine. All I wanted was a small bomb. I wasn't even being greedy. I just wanted a small bomb. Wait, how badly did I botch this? 1, 2, 3. That's a double dive. 1, 2, 3. Nah, maybe not. Eh, we'll find out. We'll see. We'll see if it's a double dive or not. Weapon system's good. Core's okay. Oh, but is that a dive? Is that a triple dive? All right. No, I'm not risking that. That looks way worse than what I thought it was. That's okay. You kidding me? Oh well. We'll be fine. Thanks. Sure, I'll give you 15 missiles. Yes. See, look at that. We get advanced FTL navigation. To... Oh, totally could have done it. Fine. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, do I go to the store to sell the FTL navigation? Or do I take what could potentially just be an empty... No, we'll just go ahead and sell it. It's fine. It's fine. H2, pretty cool. Hey, there's hacking! It does exist. I don't care about my family. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Gonna do nothing. I'd just like to leave. Oh, that's your family? Oh, okay. Okay, you're like not there yet, so we'll just do that. It's fine. Okay, I think we took down their weapon system. It's close. Do I really want my 1 fuel? Of course I want my 1 fuel. Do I want my 1 fuel? And I'm only going to get 10 in the next upcoming sector. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" You explain your mission, the mission that they sent you on. You're starting to understand why the rebels are winning. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all, that's us, or save none. It's them. We explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. Shooting them a bunch. Like a bunch. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. Just told you that. We will do what we can to hold up their warships. Not really, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Obviously, your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel. Other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." Awesome. Yeah, good luck. Good luck and sincere gratitude. All you need. All you need. Let's see, 4 shields would be nice. Just for phase 1, because of ions and beams are really gross. 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps to the base. Nice. Is that my only point in crossing over, though? Yes. Not as nice. Hail them. Sure. I'll just trying to be neighborly, just helping them out. 2, 4, bounce around. We're gonna get like no money. Hi, how are you? We have that online. I love having stupid good weapons. It's the best. Finishes them off. Okay, 3 shields. Sure, what are you hacking? Doors? Oh, that's gross. No, run! Run, Angie. Run for your life. No, you gotta have cheese. I should have said the mantis in there. That would he would help try break down the door. Really one of that poor NG dead. Jeez. Also be doing repairs, and that's a terrible offer. Don't get overconfident. That's when you do stupid things. It goes bad. Okay. Now I just need a buffer point in my oxygen. And we're fine. Buffer point, a little bit of power. Good. See again, waiting, waiting, waiting. Actually, I'm gonna change this up. Doors. My overconfidence is a slow and CD's killer. I actually don't even own Darkest Dungeon, but I get the reference. Bum bum bum. As well, Insidious. There. All right. I don't want to take their weapons offline. Okay, that'll work. Perhaps, maybe. Gonna wait for the full charge and I can get my cloak back up in time? That would be super polite. Should be fine. We have 4 shields. Oh, get wrecked. I mean, I don't even want to take this weapon offline because I'd rather face the missile. Or I'd rather face this than the missile, sorry. Face the missile. $65 scrap, so there's my buffer point and there's a power bar. Yeah, I know. Had low oxygen in it. Or Shelton. Okay, yeah, so we have everything now that we pretty much want. Probably more money would just go into... we don't have to do buffer point and sensors because we have the slug. Could do buffer point in mind control next. That actually would probably be really smart. And if we get like a bunch of money, we can pump up Artie. It's getting taken over. What are you hacking? O2. What level hack is it? Okay, it's only a level 1. We're good. I mean, not having hacking is not ideal, but like I said, our weapon system is pretty disgusting. We do have cloaking. Like, I think with trying to win without both hacking and cloaking is really tough without just absolutely disgusting. Base. Scrap. Alright, how's my power looking? Battery provides 2. I can occasionally kick the oxygen over there. We got perhaps another fight though. Or we spend the 55 scrap, see if there's anything here. There is. Hello. Yep. Oh, didn't actually hit cloaking. Did all the powering stuff, and then I didn't hit cloaking. Smooth. And I was like, yep, I did everything. No, I didn't. Also apparently have to turn on my med bay. Super smooth. More stuff? Just more. How much? 80. Sure. Okay, we just have to focus. Know that we're moving around a lot of power. Try and kill the flagship. Alright, this is it, the Rebel flagship. If you are able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Actually, I have like 3 jumps to turn back, but you know, whatever. Okay, cloak the missiles. Good luck, thank you. Should be fine. Maintaining focus after 2 hours and getting sector 8. Yeah. I mean, I start my runs typically at midnight. I think there was sometimes like lack of sleep is a big factor in making poor decisions. It's fine. Go ham. Okay, missile system down. Cloak. It doesn't charge. Burn oxygen to level 2. Optimize my dodge. Send you a t-shirt. That'd be amazing. They would owe me a lot of t-shirts. Pretty good swipe. Wow, they have like so much crew just moving around. It's hilarious. I rather cloak the ions, they're probably the most annoying thing. Oxygen's fine, everything's fine. There's actually a chance, like, these 4 crew members, I think they'll spawn 2 here, because of the rooms here, versus them just being dead. Ew, there's some weird, like, shenanigans on the final phase. Yeah, so we just buy a power bar here. Alright, we wait for the flagship to jump back into us. Sets up phase 3. Yeah, see, this jerk spawned right there. Shouldn't have happened. Like, they should not be there. They should be dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Yeah, potential borders being an issue. because the drones are going to start pretty much from the start. I do. Alright, where am I getting boarded? Alright, you can go doors, you can go here, you can go there, open the doors. Level 2 oxygen. Everything here to make sure that missile goes offline. Missile's offline. Dead. Air. A cloak. Or maybe it'll fire again. They don't have any piloting right now. Which hole do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I mean, there's a chance. This is still a level 2 med bay. 3 shots are coming in. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 shots. Oh, it's gonna be less. So 7 shots will kill a healed crew member. I was hoping that, like, the med bay they had taken some damage, and we got a triple kill, so that's good. I'm pretty sure Artie's not going to get the job done anytime soon. Just have the level 2 oxygen, so there's no trouble over here. Alright. So we got quite a few crew kills there. It's going to make phase 3 a lot easier. So we have also set up what's known as the kidnap strat. So the reason it's important to be at the base on the second phase of the flagship is now we can jump into the flagship and take on boarders, fight whatever we can. If it goes really well, we'll stay there, but if anything goes bad, there's just too many boarders or whatnot, we jump back to the base, kill off the boarders, do any repairs, and then fight phase 3 again. But what we did is we took some opportunities to kill off enemy crew, so phase 3 shouldn't be too much of an issue, as well as having a lot of boarders, or a lot of crew to deal with boarders. Is there anything I can buy with 21 scrap? No. Alright, looks like we're 2 boarders. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power. I got it from Lethal Frag. Looks like transferred power to the teleport as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. Okay, mean control. Alright. Power, boarded. That's kind of okay. Really, but... Alright, I mean, they haven't shot us with anything yet. Everything's just charging. We do not cloak the first volley of missiles. We want to cloak the second one. dodge, 45% evasion. Geez, so we've already fired a volley of shots. 3, 4... So we fired 9, 10, 11 projectiles and dealt like 3 damage. It's pretty gross. Alright, they hit me in the sensors. They're clearly monsters. Start a fire. In there. This is the one we want to cloak. Does that only deal like 3 damage? Ah, that's such a waste. Oh yeah, because it hit the level 3 mind control, so it gets that like health boost. Alright, that's good. Okay, hey, slow down the missiles. That's actually pretty good. So if you're not familiar with how the flagship actually works, I'm gonna take a little bit out. All these weapons operate just like an artillery beam. So like, this has 4 wet power in it. This also has 4 power in it. So every time we damage it, it just means it fires slower. Now in phase 1 and 2, all the weapons only have 3 power, but in the final phase, they do have 4. Good old 4 power weapons. Oh, there's a fire in there? That's pretty convenient. Yeah, we'll just use our mind control to cancel that. Really want that offline. Ooh, no pilot. That is going to actually increase their evasion a bit. It's fine. Missile system can't be fixed. Cloaked, and try and break cloak to get the timing back. If they're piloting offline. Okay, and we're good. We got this. We definitely got this. Yeah, so like in phase 1, as long as you can deal 1 damage to the missile system, it slows it down enough that your cloaking will come back in line in time. Like it'll depower, or come down cooldown, I should say, in time. Hey, already got there. Oof. So thank you, Britnoth, Core Sigma, Riot Blob, Goblin Juggler, Jarrett, joining the crew. So I think we were a little bit sketched like in Sector 3, but once we actually got weapons online in our systems, everything was fine. That early training, like, we actually didn't have many bad fights, I don't think. I think there was only 1 fight I ended up running away with, or running away from. 6101? It's pretty high. That's pretty high. I mean, we didn't even have full power. Makes me think it's probably close, like high 5s. I don't know. Did I get a lot of stuff to sell? Maybe not. Bought a crew member. We did buy quite a few weapons as well. 5704. 44 ships defeated, 1800 scrap, 104 jumps. So yeah, pretty average run. Hey, we won the Fed B. Good stuff. Who's the closes? Good job. Good job. So, yeah, I will be calling it there. Let's see if I can find somebody to host up, though. Plenty of good streamers. Don't want you to leave you alone. Anybody else casting FTL? Perhaps, maybe. Do too much. What do I want to do? I'll just host up Transformers. Lex doing some. Casper's doing some. I haven't hosted up Casper for a while. Go ahead and give him a raid. Casper. Tales of Berseria. Don't know that game myself. Probably he's RPG. I don't think I've actually ever played one. Maybe someday. Yeah, thank you. So I'll be back in 2 days as I go back to my normal schedule, hopefully. Pick up FTL once more. Hopefully we get yet another win. Would be really nice. And go from there. So thank you again, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for being awesome in my chat. I do appreciate it. And hope to see you all again soon. Take care.
I feel like you missed the boat in JRPGs because you don't have a PS4 or an Xbox. There's quite a few on PC, in fact.